Microphone level check. Microphone level check. Microphone level check. Find amazing festival eats that are 100% plant-based food truck park, featuring delicacies from restaurants like I Tell Garden and Slutty Vegan. No festival would be complete without the amazing sounds of local award-winning artists like Kelly Love Jones, Andrew Wiseman, and John Baptiste hitting our main check. October 14th through 15th, 2023. Join us for 2 days of fabulous music, food, and live better, eat better, Male or female, younger or old, bring your whole family and join us for Indigo Fest 23. New Orleans' first 100% plant-based festival celebrating healing through food and music. Walk through our 4 villages and experience physical, intellectual, emotional, and spiritual healing for the whole family. The villages feature cooking demos from local and national chefs, an interactive kids area that focuses on STEM and healthy eating. Shop at our fresh food market and bookstore to get supplies to live a healthy life. Enjoy peaceful, on-site, full spa treatments and participate in group yoga classes to put healthy living into practice. Find amazing festival eats that are 100% plant-based food truck park, featuring delicacies from restaurants like I Tell Garden and Slutty Vegan. No festival will be complete without this
After we're going to do the presentation, the PowerPoint presentation. I'm going to talk about the festival, the history, and how we got started.
Marketing and stuff. Huh?
We got to do marketing, but you right here.
Everybody got my cheat sheet.
Did she send it to your
Roll that beautiful beam footage, man. Charge my line.
Male or female, younger or older, bring your whole family and join us for Indigo Fest 2030. New Orleans' first 100% plant-based festival celebrating healthy foods. Walk through our 4 villages and experience physical, intellectual, emotional, and spiritual healing for the whole family. The villages feature cooking demos from local and national chefs, an interactive kids area that focuses on STEM and healthy eating, shop at our fresh food market and bookstore to get supplies to live a healthy life. Enjoy peaceful, on-site food spiritual and participate in food-building classes to put healthy living into practice.
Oh, Sam, that's your people that they came with the fraternity.
No, he was just trying to advertise some stuff, so I gave him my card.
Yeah, I think they should come.
Did some networking. They're still out there? Invite them in. See if they...
Okay.
2023. Join us for 2 days of fabulous music, food, fun, and family. Live better, eat better, feel better. See you at the fest.
Okay, here. I mean, that's, yeah, so is this the,
This is the Indigo Fest, our presentation. This is our fest presentation. Yeah. Yeah. Daniel said he been on the movies with Tom Cruise.
Oh, yeah?
Say, get ready, get ready. What you eat, girl?
Live at the Entrepreneurship graduation, man. Million Views Podcast, though. We liable to pop up anywhere, bro. It's really a blessed situation, though, man. Surrounded by entrepreneurs and those alike. You know what I'm saying? All right, sir. Yeah, man, y'all stay tuned, man. About to get a certificate of completion. At least that's the plan. Move on to the next level of entrepreneurship, bro. Y'all stay tuned.
We're gonna have somebody come sit with you in a few minutes once on VIP, actually, so they can talk.
Okay. You know who it is?
Oh, probably the president.
Male or female, younger or older, bring your whole family and join us for Indigo Fest 23, New Orleans' first 100% plant-based festival celebrating healing through food and music. Walk through our 4 villages and experience physical, intellectual, emotional, and spiritual healing for the whole family. The villages feature cooking demos from local and national chefs, an interactive kids area that focuses on STEM and healthy eating. Shop at our fresh food market and bookstore to get supplies to live life. Enjoy peaceful, on-site, full spa treatments and participate in group yoga classes to put healthy living into practice. Find amazing festival eats at our 100% dedicated parties, featuring delicacies from restaurants like ITEL Garden and Bloody City. The festival would be complete without the amazing sounds of local award-winning artists like Kelly Love Jones, Andrew Weisberg, and John Baptiste hitting our main stage. On October 14th through 15th, 2023, join us for 2 days of fabulous music, food, fun, and family. Live better, eat better.
What's up, man? Holler at me in the comments. Holler at me in the comments, man. It's another step closer to success. These are the steps we gotta take, man. Sit down in somebody's classroom for a couple of weeks, a couple semesters, whatever it is. Step to the next level. Make business relationships. Feed the machine. Machine go feed you. Simplicity.
Shop at our fresh food market and bookstore to get supplies to live a healthy life. Enjoy peaceful, on-site, full spa treatments and participate in group yoga.
Shout out to the Indigo Blue Festival, man. Shout out to the Blue Team, man.
Find amazing festival eats at our 100% plant-based food truck park, featuring delicacies from restaurants like ITEL Garden and Bloody City. No festival would be complete without the amazing sounds of local award-winning artists like Kelly Love Jones, Andrew Weisberg, and John Baptiste hitting our main stage.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Indigo Fest 2020.
Indigo Fest, man.
And I'm a part of the Blue Team who will be presenting to you what we have been working on since the beginning of the course. We have put in a lot of time, it's a really good effort, and have spoken to each other on several occasions inside and out of the classroom to make sure that we present to you all our best efforts of our past project. I will group with regional So our story begins in this classroom. We came up with the idea because on our team we had half that were chefs and half that were musicians. So we came up with the idea of doing a festival. So we brought together music and food, both for the healing of the community and healing of everybody and bring families together. We have on our lineup of guests, Andrew Wiseman, Robin Joseph, Joseph Robinson, Kelly Love Jones, Carter Briggs, Samuel Miller, and Imani Pittman. Each one has their own talent individually. Andrew Wiseman is a musician and dance. Robin Joseph is a accountant, very astute and intelligent accountant. Joseph Robinson is a vegan chef. He owns Ital Gardens on Claiborne Avenue. You should go. Really great, really healthy, really clean, and really nice environment. That pretty lady on the left one with the hand in the air, that's Kelly Love Jones. She is a famous national and international recording artist from New Orleans.
Shout out my dog.
Then we have Carla Briggs, who is here at Viola Heritage Bread. She makes homemade breads, granola, cookies, baking goods. Samuel Miller, who you saw in the back as you came in through the front door. Samuel Miller is the owner of MillionViewzPodcast. He is a guru of social media and a guru of podcasting. Imani Pittman. Imani Pittman is a master of pickling. He is the pickle man, from onions to garlic to cucumbers. You name it, he pickles. Right? That's the blue team. So y'all give it up for the blue team.
Shout out my team, man.
I go, you go, we go. Indigo Festival of Music and Food. I have to really give it up to this lady right here, Carla Briggs. She sat down and put this whole presentation together after we brainstormed with a lot of our ideas. She had the vision to put it to PowerPoint that's very clean, very clear, and very professional. About the fest, what kind of event will it be? The Indigo Fest is a family-oriented event. We invite all people, all genders, all ages, all children to elders. It's open to everyone. Eating, clean music, and good food. What is it for? It's for the advancement of our community, to make sure that we use our music and food to enhance each other, to make sure that we're eating healthy and we're living healthy. Where will it be held? Concentrate. You
can shout it.
You like that part? Oh, what's that? Well, that's why we did it then. That's why we got your VIP, and that's why we did it. See? October 14th and 15th, 2023. Actually, we're in 2022. This is for our objectives. Day one, the music is my favorite. All right, this is the music part. So we have a lineup of very amazing artists here in the city. Some of my favorites. We have Erica Falls, who will be opening up. Erica Falls is a soul singer from New Orleans. She does a lot of original material as well as cover tunes. It always gets the crowd rocking. Andrew Wiseman, one of our Blue Team musicians. He is a percussionist, singer, songwriter, and a vocalist. Tank and the Bangers, if you haven't heard of them, they are Grammy-nominated artists from New Orleans, and they, the lead singer Tank, just sang at the Final Four, and she just sang national. Then we had the Mackey Brothers. The Mackey Brothers do the STEM program. So that's also a part of what we do. We're also incorporating villages, healing villages, talk about aromatherapy, massage therapy, all of the healing techniques that are needed to us. Then we have Trombone Shorty. Everybody knows Trombone Shorty from the Andrews family here in New Orleans, very famous musical family. Trombone Shorty is on the likes of Talents and many other famous international artists. Shotgun Supreme is a member of the Red Team, amazing hip hop artist who speaks very conscious lyrics and very about people. And then Kelly Love Jones. Hey. Kelly Love Jones will be performing this year with the one and only John Baptiste, who just won a Grammy Award. He just won several Grammy Awards for his latest project. So we're very proud of him. He's also had a whole show in his bag. And so we will be performing this set together. It's going to be an amazing day. Lined up from 11 o'clock till 8 o'clock. So we're going to be rolling and having a great time. Day two is the food. Day two is the food. So we have an opening ceremony where we have someone come out and speak about the food and all of it. And they'll let the people know that where everything is strategically located. That day, and that might be of your greater interest. Then we have the plant-based Chopped. Have you ever seen the show Chopped on TV? All right, so we're going to do a plant-based version of that. So it's all good. Any vegetarians in here? Vegetarians in here? Any vegans? 1, 2, 3, or so. Any pescatarians? Flexitarians? All right. All right. It's all about moderation. And vegetarianism, I say, that veganism is everybody, so we gotta do what it's right for everybody. But we will be talking a lot about vegetables and so Chop will do that and have that fun game happening going on. And then we have plant-based influencers who will come on and speak about from their channels and areas of knowledge and expertise in the plant-based business. Then we have the kids demo. So we have the kids come up and have them get a chance to learn about vegan cooking, about vegetarian cooking. It's a whole nother trick to try to get children to eat. Huh? You like vegetables? Yeah. Yeah. What candy or vegetables? All right. That day. Talk to the kids about that. So that'd be fantastic. There'd be a kids chef there too. Yep. So we gotta learn from the kids chef. Chef secrets. They'll be talking about different things that make the healthy eating. Sometimes you might not even know how these things work. How to cook a vegetable. Different vegetables that you never heard of.
How you doing, brother?
When they're in season, not in season, that's not chicken. And to cook it. So.
Our host is actually speaking right now, so you could just be seated where.
So we actually have a class out there in the live kitchen. You're able to learn with hands-on techniques, actually what healthy cooking looks like and how you can come
I go, you go, we go.
Indigo.
Now I'm going to introduce you on my blue team, Mr. Imani. Woo!
So why 100% plant-based, right? We live in a city where food is everywhere, at every corner, at every gas station. You can get a piece of chicken, you feel me? So why plant-based, right? I mean, when it's done right, it'll outdo it all. And it'll make you feel good afterwards. You'll leave this place with more energy than you came with. I chose going plant-based about 5 years ago, and at first I had a problem finding food options for myself, and I didn't feel like cooking. So this festival will give you the opportunity to find lot of options around the city and actually around the country. We have food trucks coming from local sources like Itel Garden, sweet vegan soul food. Miss Beasley's food truck and a few more. Tangerine Kitchen. Those are just local, but speaking beyond local, we also have Slutty Vegan from Atlanta coming. We also have Bad Girl Vegan from Atlanta as well. I like to support everybody from the South. We make the best cooking in the country. Like, best in the world, but we have cousins out there. But yeah, that would be our food trucks. There's also going to be just pop-up places for up-and-coming vegan chefs that want to do names up there. I'm comfortable because that's what I'm doing. But including with our food trucks, we're going to have 5 villages to help you understand why to choose a healthier lifestyle. Starting with physical healing, we're going to have yoga classes
Y'all excuse me.
cooking demo along with food lessons about what foods are good for you and things you might not know. For example, not everybody knows that pickles are great for you, for your stomach and for your digestive system. Certain vegetables are better with others. Like we're gonna have food scientists out there let you know, herbalists out there let you know that when you're taking turmeric, you should also take it with black pepper because those can work well together. We're also going to be acupuncturists and natural nutritional counseling. Another village we'll have is the intellectual healing village. Something to promote the thought process far beyond where we get in our daily conversations. Coming into New Orleans, I know that the conversation to eat well and create wealth wasn't something that we had conversations with every day at the lunch table. We usually be dealing with a pencil and like this just to pass the time, not recognizing that we were wasting time. We're going to, in this intellectual healing village, we're going to try to teach the kids science, technology, engineering, and math as part of our STEM activities. We're going to have story times to give the kids another perspective of life far from their home. And there's also going to be a bookstore, a community bookstore. We're going to partner with the local libraries and free libraries that you might actually see around the city. Sometimes when you break a book and you leave a book, this is going to be one of our partners in the festival. We're also going to have the emotional healing village. Emotional healing village is really important. COVID and being social, a lot of people are having to deal with their own thoughts and emotions in their own lives without having to do anything bury their demons, I guess you could say, by their situations. So in this emotional healing, we're going to have that's pretty much going to be the main stage. That's going to be a place where you see people express their fears and express their horrors and their problems on their daily life. You know, put it out there in the most positive way. Put it in something that I feel. It's also going to be the spiritual healing. Spirit is dealing with your power. So in that healing, we're going to have yoga primarily for the breath work. And breath work is a chance to allow yourself to meditate and think about how you're going to get through it. How, instead of thinking, and it's going to also allow you to think differently about certain situations and about certain things. You're going to go from just an opportunity to change your life. There's also going to be a sound bath where I don't know if y'all have heard of them, but daily vibrations are going to be sent into you. While you working with your breath work. So let me speak from experience. I went to Mexico one time and I did a sound healing in a dome. But the dome took me to an entirely different realm once they actually started playing the music. And when I came out, I was refreshed. I felt as if I was entirely refreshed. And the sound that they were making, I didn't expect. I sounded like I was in a rainforest, but they had nothing but steel drums and sticks. So that is the sound, that stage that we're trying to make for everybody. I want everybody to make that experience. And there's going to be spa treatments as well, because we're saying based on food, and everybody, and a lot of people cook. A lot of people use their bodies all day for a bunch of laborers. We're not promoting it, but we're trying to at least heal you so you can have the strength to build on oneself. So I go, you go, we go.
Indigo.
Listen, I'll see y'all later.
And without further ado, we're going to introduce our first internationally known artist, Mr. Andrew Wiseman.
Mr. Andrew Wiseman, the multilingual from Ghana.
So this is our time of experiencing the fest. So from the music to the food, and enjoy Indigo Fest.
How y'all doing today? Good. How y'all feeling out there? Yeah. Yeah, go, he's about to go down. You can see. Yeah. We got it all. And so now too much talk is about music. So I'm going to do one of Morning's contemporary songs. You know, we got a whole lot in Morning. We've adopted one of the songs. It was from the old kind of Bible, Baptist. But Morning started out in my son's song in Chicago. But people forgotten that it's a hymn, the Baptist hymn book, and we've made it our national anthem in Orleans. And that, so that was the time now comes my friend Jesus to come. Well, hey, but he got rest for us. Come on. By the time you play the cowbell with me, I volunteer. Just a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, hey. I do friend Jesus. Yeah, maybe you give me a fire, but yeah, just go ahead. Yeah. So I'm gonna do one bright morning. Yeah. When this life is trying to do it all. We talk about we need a little bit of, writing, despite this of life itself. But somebody can hold on, keep down, shaking, word, and going on. And it's from all our churches. This song is very popular. Yeah, Baptists. And Baptists play a major role in bringing our people up. And so no wonder this song, more or less, we heard it, the songs, it goes. Thank you. If you give me time, we're going to leave here till tomorrow morning.
Before you leave, can you express to them what you will be doing for the children?
The children, yes. As a story sharer too, I do work with children a lot. So I'm going to do this thing for the children. The Indigo Prize, they were a couple of children. So we were all once, we were all children, right? Although I'm pretending I see them for children here. How you guys feeling here? Good. Give me a high five. Oh yeah. That's my guy. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna share a story. Very short. Grumpy Joe. Grumpy Joe was this puppy. Oh my God. He came out with the name Grumpy Joe. How can you name it? Grumpy Joe. Someone asking someone, man, you are what's in a pet that look always like sad, it's not always grumpy. There's some animals like that, some pieces Chihuahua, right? The Chihuahua sometimes they look so, I see the Chihuahua, it's always sad. And so that's how they attack popular. Grumpy Joe. Okay. Grumpy Joe was very stubborn. Grumpy Joe packed bones and leftover food scrap. It's a tiny puppy. How can you forget? How will you eat all this? So the old man will come out, Grumpy Joe. And Grumpy Joe will be like, hoo, 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 hoo. If you see this tiny little dog, Grumpy Joe, hoo, 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 hoo. Oh, man, you is scared. And when the Grumpy Joe comes out, this little tiny puppy, I keep it away. Unbelievable. Grumpy Joe, hoo, 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 hoo. And then one day, there was a festival, just like we planned the Indigo Festival. There was a festival in town. And the old man was tired. They're moving things around, working his garden, tilling the ground. So he went to take a nap. We all books. When we take that nap, sometimes it's nice. I was sleeping. So the old man was trying to take a nap between. So he went in the garage. So Grumpy Joe went to the bed restaurant and called the old man. So James was very snoring. So Grumpy Joe sneaked out, ran, went to French market, right? I think that in mornings, French market. Grumpy Joe was moving around. So he saw this Arab who was cutting meat. Arab had left some bones. There's a lot of meat on the bones. As a matter of fact, he was going to strike the meat. Add it to make a table. He said, Grumpy Joe, look around. I said, nobody was watching. He's standing there, puppy. Grumpy Joe grabbed the bone. Oh, stop him. Grumpy Joe managed around between the people around. Oh, stop this puppy. This was a bit funny. So people who could have done think Grumpy Joe were just staring at Grumpy Joe. Grumpy Joe managed to run by the bywater side. Oh, as if he was heading home. And there was this stream. There was a small bridge. And as Grumpy Joe was running across the bridge, it was midday by the sun. And he saw his own shadow in the water. And when Grumpy Joe saw that there was another puppy with a big bone. So Grumpy Joe stopped and said, oh man, you look at this little tiny puppy with this big bone. If you can get that bone too, I'll do his, or he will get 2 bones. After he can chew this, and in the evening, he'll get the other one. And he didn't know that he was watching his own shadow. So Grumpy Joe stopped. He saw that nobody was chasing him. Well, I might see what I thought I was seeing. Yeah, that's a little puppy with this big, huge bone. Grumpy Joe jumped into the water. Okay, that he was watching his own shadow. So he didn't see that little puppy with the bone, and his own bone too got out of his mouth. But now the straggler, and that was his first experience in the water. Let Grumpy Joe manage some bush and draw in to the water. Out, so tired and weary, so hungry. And Grumpy Joe managed struggling, and come on. And fortunately for Grumpy Joe, there was this old lady was coming to fetch water. The stream. So Grumpy Joe struggled. It's like how when we were coming, we saw this kid. Oh my God, that's sad. Grumpy Joe, well, he managed to use his stick. She was holding, bringing Grumpy Joe down. That's holding the stick. Grumpy Joe. It was wet, tired, and hungry. Sure. And Grumpy Joe with a sigh of relief. I know that he was eating some leftover cakes. It's been Grumpy Joe, okay, now Grumpy Joe, already speak. Grumpy Joe. Oh, Grumpy Joe. Already, look at Grumpy Joe was dead out already. Oh, so the appreciation, admiration. Thank you, man. Thank you. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is what greed, selfishness can do. So it's not good. So let's begin to share. Let's share if we got 2 toys. Get 1, 2. If we got 2 cakes, I mean, split a little bit of it. And don't try to hop on. Don't try to grab everything that comes to you. So there's this song, let's just sing about it. Don't be like Grumpy Joe. Don't be like him. He ran away and stole the boat. So come on, Jesus, come back and get everything. Don't be like him. Don't be like Grumpy Joe. Don't be like him. You see, music is one thing. Jesus was going to change the rhythm because he was getting excited in mind, rather. You see, this is what happens to music many times. And he said there are 2 people you cannot control: musicians and footballers. Yeah, they always will do their own thing. You on the stage, especially when the cute girls begin to dance. Oh, sometimes when it's playing the guitar, oh, his eyes on the screen. So please, just do your beat. Just play your beat. Don't look at me. Thank you. This what music. Music is a teamwork. No, you can never get it. Don't be like Grumpy Joe. Don't be like me. He ran away and stole the boat. Don't be like me. Don't be. Now the children go to dance. Yeah, I'm gonna get. Unless it's Rollins. Yeah, we do. Give us 3 more 5 minutes. And the children going to dance for us. At least we have 2 people dancing. Yeah. I go say, will you volunteer for me? Yeah. He's in the band. Come on. Yeah, hey, let's give him a hand. What's his name? A good friend. He's in the band. Yeah. Thank you. That's Rollins, right? Yeah, come on. What's your name? Angelo. Oh, look Angelo. Oh, Professor Angelo is going to dance. Yeah, that's we do. Yeah, come on. I will join you, right? I will give you. Yeah. Oh, you want to play the shaky right now? Yeah, okay. Now he sings too. And yeah, okay, you can sing. Yeah, you got it. 1, 2. Yeah. He's got the rhythm to hold his volley. I told you. He hasn't seen nothing yet. you. I told you guys, man, Mom, trombone. We need to invest in trombone now. Thank you. Thank you, Jesus. Yeah, so your children, don't want you guys to be like Lumpy Joe. Right? Somehow he ran away. He ran away and he stole a boat. And he was trying to really grab it all. Don't do that. I don't think that's.
So are we excited about Indigo Fest?
Yeah. And the children's tent.
So I go, we go.
I go, you go, we go.
Indigo.
Awesome. So I get to present the business of Indigo. And so hopefully you have felt the spirit and the importance of the people that are being a part of Indigo. So Indigo will have the best food and music in town and celebrating. Did we try? Are we being like Grumpy Joe and not trying our vegan? It was actually good, right? And so you will find every pastry that is made by Viola is also completely plant-based and also really good. So be sure to try those things before you go. The joy of being in this class is not only to explore the part of us that is the creative and the chef, but also the business side of us. And how do we create these opportunities to grow through business? And so the business of Indigo is that it can be a profitable experience for all. So the 4 villages that we selected are based on the principles that we've learned in class of physical, intellectual, emotional, and physical, spiritual. Okay, I'm gonna So the 4 different villages break down in these experiences is creating a new type of festival for New Orleans. So let's get people to talk about what kind of festival do you enjoy in New Orleans? Like, what's your favorite fest?
Gentilly Fest.
Gentilly Fest? All right, so we're trying to bring it to Gentilly to create and keep this festival going. Partnered with Suno and other great partners to keep this relationship in Gentilly growing. And it's a beautiful part that we can maximize using the city property to invest in giving money back to our city, but also get bring some economic development to this community as well. So the way we make money at Indigo Fest is we sell tickets. So there's a 1-day ticket, a 2-day ticket, and then VIP experiences. So from our partners, sponsors, you get to walk through a village that maybe Whole Foods sponsors and has a full market that you can shop and buy and purchase fresh food from. Or you can walk through the bookstore from Baldwin, who will give us books about healthy eating or that type of thing. So really being strategic in how we partner and use the investments of our community and promote them and serve them well, but also promoting and getting all national attention to the amazing food that we produce and music we produce here. So we also have an investment. So part of our class is because of our attendance, we got a $7 million investment for our group. Because we know as Black-owned businesses and small-owned businesses, we need investment and we need seed money to begin to do the things that we dream of and how to reinvest in the community that we love. We need some money. And so we have the seed money as our investment, and then we have expenses, right? So it costs to work the park, it costs to get security for that day, it costs to have the EMS, it costs to create this experience. So when we talk about an interactive kids zone, it's not just having Mr. Andrew do theater and have a stage, but also having kids have this real life immersion into STEM. So being able to do garden work, do things like that. So creating this experience is going to cost some money. And so we've taken and looked at that, but the opportunity is there. Even if we spend on our highest budget, if you go to the next slide, and that's million, if you wasn't looking, but about a majority of the budget would be in ticket sales. So So if you look at the first pie chart, it shows most of our money comes from selling $75 tickets, about 20,000 of them each day. And that will yield us this $20 million income coming in for the festival. Also having sponsors, and we'll have someone come up and talk to you how our sponsorship works. But having sponsors and vendors pay fees to be a part of the festival is another way you make money. So if you didn't understand how festivals make money in New Orleans, this is a very quick dive into how they actually do it. So you get investors, you get sponsors, you get ticket sales, and this is how people get to make money here. And if you think about Gentilly Fest, they have about 20,000 people at their last festival. So we're kind of aiming towards that. And if you think about Fried Chicken Fest, they had about 300, but they're also moving to this area this year. And so we want to be a part of adding another festival to this community. Second is expenses. So it's about $2 million to put on this festival. Majority of that goes into the location and then production and paying for talent. So Kelly Love Jones is a headliner. We got to pay her well. So that's so that's taking care of everything, food and supplies, setting up a great stage where you can see performances from Views. But even with an extra $1 million for all the stuff we did not figure out what else it would cost, we put in like the other just support on that. We still couldn't make $18 million from having a festival for students. We pull the costs and we can share what it looks like. But this is an investment in our community that definitely could be worth it. So we're investing and making sure that we are supporting the plant-based community as well.
That's one of the most essential parts of making the money.
I think that's why we're here, right?
Oh, yeah. She got a collection plate too. I mean, they gotta pay me, A lot of money. Next up, we're gonna have our next artist, an inspirational hip hop artist. He does very conscious music, music that is for the upliftment of the community. Y'all do a warm welcome for Shotgun Supreme.
Well,
Also, this brother is a chef as well, biggest chef, so he does he wears many turbans.
As you can see. How y'all doing today? The name of my production company is called Truth Be Told. How many people in here have told a lie? You're a lie? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll give you a hug. You ain't told a lie, you're a bad man. But I named my company Truth Be Told because I felt compelled as a New Orleans artist, a lot of our music sitting down here instead of standing up here. And we have a lot of kids that seem to be spiraling out of control. So I'm gonna do my part in helping them have positive music daily for them to listen to. And it's for in the womb of my elderly folks as well. All can participate.
I think our elders in there.
Yeah. Ride with me, glide with me, come on. Hey. Hear me out. Grand rising New Orleans, morning dew in the storm. Early bird get the worms. I'm a all journey. And y'all move through the word. Breakfast now has been served. feel my drip, catch my surge. You know it's powered by herbs. Moon walking on water, tap dancing with stars. MJ with the kicks, jumping from Pluto to Mars. I'm just a soldier for God. Look in my eye, check my scars. I had it rough but not hard, cause I could have been gone. So I gotta go hard. Leave my print and my marks. Look in the skies and my star. And that's just who we are. I ain't selling no lies. I ain't spilling no blood. I ain't rapping for fame. I'm just giving out game. Check my percentage, my range. Yeah, I'm nice with the aim. Till y'all saw now that's game. Spiritual click for y'all brains. Shotgun Supreme be the name. I'm flying through like a plane. They gon' get real in this train. Cause I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 laws in my eye. Coming through the stick up the spot with a spiritual plot. And I dare one of y'all to call the cops. Don't get me hot. Cause we the rock with them ops. Girl, make it shake, make it pop. Said it for y'all this one time. Mind your business, take time to know your script and your lines. To live our purpose, take time. What goes up must come down. We doing the dark with some shine. Gotta keep it flowing, I'ma speak my mind. A protest not my kind. I'm in the community with mine. Speaking truth, healing lies. That's how I watch about minds. Not in the holding up signs. Can't let y'all emotions play on my mind. Cause that's the quickest way to feed pride. No wonder we dying. Remove that hate out your heart. Get rid of envy and greed. And harmonize with some peace. And become who you was birthed to be. There to be, get to know peace. Cause it's knowledge we came, so it's knowledge we seek. I help you, you help me. We like flowers and weeds, spread love in the streets. Angels is all around me, your diet ain't just what you eat. Disregarding your reach, the batteries charging y'all cheap. Now that's what's in the Jeep. Cause with joy, without peace, y'all ain't tired of the grief. Sipping our biscuit tea, spilling grace, giving praise, showing thanks, and it feels good. And how you know it, cause I'm free, hey. One more. Just took a spiritual bath to get my spirit a cleanse. Just took a spiritual bath to get my spirit a cleanse. I'm minimizing my sins and analyzing my wins, prioritizing my kin, aloe vera blessing my skin. I had to measure the wind by the way in the bins. When I was down on my luck, still was giving out gems. I'm talking all in the monastery, chanting in tears. This for my folks with no commentary, doing them bids. And if you out, if you free, help raise up these kids. You know them powers run deep, can't be cheap, gotta spend time traveling your mind, battling through right. Get legit a new light, I'm claiming it. Cause ain't no love when that walk, it won't bring peace to your heart. I'm doing shadow work in the dark, it get my spirit a spark, it put my mind at ease. It even brighten my cheese, it even drew in more greens. I'm talking beans and peas, organic cream and wheat. I'm glad you see that beat this week. And talk is cheap, this park a seat, no barking. Please, I leave my mark and fleet. If you caught up in a problem, you can never face facts. If you broke and you tired, you can never change jack. If you caught up in a problem, you can never face facts. If you broke and you tired, you can never change jack.
Feeling on me back and forth, I just wash my face. Yeah, that's all they all know best, and y'all is not my space.
I'm from amazing. I'm an amazing. Realize and notice exactly what that song says, that you are in control of your beats. nobody else can be. If anybody else can control you, that means they own you. So you have to be in control of your own emotions as well. So on the daily, I have to check myself because I don't like nobody telling me. So if I continue to grow and check myself, nobody will have to tell me. And every day ain't gonna be the best day, and people might say something to pull you left, but that don't mean you go right. Stay the course, stay straight, and you in control of your feet.
I go, you go, we go.
Indigo.
Right, we wrapping it down, y'all. We on our way. We're gonna move into close to our last part of our presentation today. We have a young man by the name of Samuel Miller. Samuel has been in the business of podcasts and social media marketing. He is a guru who knows his stuff. He has the ability to take you from 5 views to 100,000 views within a month or two. He is good at what he does. I had the pleasure of having an interview with him recently, and his interviewing skills of just bringing out your story to tell it are just as impeccable as his work in the podcast industry. Y'all give it up for Samuel Miller.
Well, she made that kind of hard for me. I'm in charge of marketing and advertising. I'm Samuel Miller. I go by Wilson Mills on my platform. I'm the CEO of Million One Entertainment, LLC. Like I said, I'm in charge of marketing and advertising. They made my job easy because we have a great team. They did a real great job with the numbers and stuff like that. Carla walked me through everything. So she told me what the strategy was, what we was looking for, what we believe. The most important part of the strategy was by us being a local situation, a local organization. We wanted to make sure that we partner with local companies, local sponsors to keep that dollar into circulation. We wanted to choose the right ticketing company. I believe it's Eventbrite tickets. As you can see, the ticket itself is an actual memorabilia. You can keep it. It's like a souvenir. You bring it back next year. You can even get a certain discount off.
Yeah, if you hold on to it, you're at Indigo Fest.
Bring that with you to Indigo Fest and get your discount. We're going to get active on social media, which is my favorite part because I get to exercise what I do, what I love to do. That's what interact with people like yourself. Let me see, social media, we're going to hold certain promotional contests and give out promotional items, to actually push the event. We're also going to make sure that we invest in quality marketing material. We want quality to come in, so we want to make sure that we put quality out. Reaching out to other influencers and other media platforms and stuff like that, we want to spread the wealth. Like you said, we have a pretty decent, pretty nice sized budget.
Right.
Just say, you know what I'm saying? We want to make sure we spread that out. We're going to market even through email marketing, which, that's another, genius idea by the team. You know what I'm saying? We just go come and bring it all together. As far as sponsorship, you can come in at the title level at 10,000. You get naming rights to your choice of a 9-stage site. We're gonna make sure your sponsor banner is placed at a high visible location. Promotion. The village, you can get that for $12,500, $12,500. Choice of your village name rights. You get the name of the village area that you're in. The sponsor banner placement will be on the village entrance of the sponsor. And the premier tier. The premier tier is $20,000. The sponsor banner will be placed on the main stage, and you do have the right of naming the stage. So, like I said, as far as the marketing and advertising, we just want to make sure that we want to reach out, and we have some people coming in from Atlanta and stuff like that. We want to make sure that we saturate the dollars here first, and we promote it and push everybody towards the Indigo Blue Festival. The festival is not just about entertainment. It's about health and wellness. It's about bringing people together. It's about bringing the city together. It's about bringing other people to the city. The city needs that. They need people to come back. Hospitality industry is hurting, and so on and so forth. This is another way for people to network, another marketing tool for other companies to come on, be a part of it. Indigo Blue Festival, man. I appreciate y'all, and we look forward to seeing y'all out there.
So thank you again. So I go, you go, we go. So we can't wait for you to experience the food, experience the music. And we're going to have our headliner close us out.
Hey.
y'all feeling? Y'all feeling good?
Good.
If you feel good, say yeah.
Yeah.
If you love yourself, say oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We are so honored and very delighted and grateful for you all coming to City of New York presentation. Mr. Omar has been amazing with our acceleration as babies in the business to really having a better understanding of what it takes to have a business. So we still got a long way to go. We still got a lot to learn about this part of the process. One of the things that we have is forgiveness, right? So one of the greatest things that we can learn to do for healing is forgiveness. When we learn to forgive ourselves, is a major accomplishment. We've done something we didn't need to do. We've said something we didn't really need to say. But it happened. And so we learn to forgive ourselves. And at the same time, forgive those around us who might have done something that wasn't ours. We make mistakes. We've all done things we wanted to be forgiven for. Why not forgive? Why not forgive? We've all said things we wish we never said before. Why not forgive? Why not forgive? My heart beats racing, my apologies faded. Let's face it, you're jaded. This might sound crazy, but I swear I never meant to. I hurt you, some words do. If I could take it all back and rewind the hands of time, I'd do it so quickly. But what's done is done, and what's said is said. I'm sorry, forgive me. 'Cause we've all done things we wanted to be forgiven for. Why not forgive? Why not forgive? We've all said things we wish we never said before. Why not forgive? Why not forgive? I remember your smile and the touch of your hand. I miss you, miss me. I can hear you laughing in the back of my mind. The memory that won't live. Oh, let's change the story to a happy end, like kids do. 'Cause I love you. We start all over. No more cold shoulder. I'm sorry. Forgive me. 'Cause we've all done things we wanted to be forgiven for. Why not forgive? Why not forgive? We've all said things we wish we never said before. Why not forgive? Why not forgive? Why not forgive? Why not forgive? Yeah. Why not? Oh, y'all keep singing about it. We wanted to be forgiven. Oh, why not forgive? Why not forgive? We've all said things we wanted to be forgiven. Oh, why not forgive? 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 not forgive? Why not forgive? Why not forgive? Why not forgive? Why not forgive? That sounds good. Y'all should be headline instead of John Baptiste. Y'all said look at Lil Jon instead of John
I
Baptiste.
need my other song. What my other song got?
Oh, we need that other
We
song.
need that song. You
Encore.
can't do it that
Encore song.
good. Can't do it that.
Yeah.
Can't do it that.
So I'm gonna do this song I did for my class a couple of weeks ago, and it's cool that they would want to hear it again. It just feels good. It's like when you got good food, or when your food is not good, and you go to somebody's house and they eat it, and they don't ask for no more. I can't use another bite. No, really, I can't use another bite.
What a life.
Yeah, more than that. And I just have to say, this is my mom over here. This is my lady. She comes to every show and sits at the table and sells my merchandise, and and promotes me like no other. And Miss Cynthia, believe it or not, when I first started performing, she would come to the nightclubs and sit there and they'd have wine and their girlfriends, about 5 of them, and drink wine and listen to me and clap. So it's just beautiful to have that support and that love, because, man, without it, you gotta figure it out. Hear the warning, better listen close. Got a second chance, don't let it go. Take a moment to come back to now. Remember, breathe, remember, breathe. Gotta slow it down, don't go so fast, but stay young at heart. Take off your mask, disrobe your armor, be vulnerable. Let down your hair and stand naked there. There's more to life than all the money that you put to the side and the things that you buy, my love. There's more to life than issues every day that you rise and you open up your eyes, my love. There's more to life, and I know if you walk your path, stop living in the past, my love. There's more to life than you grow. There's more to life than you know. Gotta make a move, quit standing still, start moving forward. You got a life to live. Let go of all the things you've done. There's no regrets, just forgive and forget. Stop crying now, no tears are left. Just know your best and focus on your happiness. No rivalries, no memories that keep you from your higher self. Take off away and lose yourself. There's more to life. All the money you put to the side and the things that you buy, my love. There's more to life than big shoes every day that you ride and you open up your eyes, my love. There's more to life, and you never know if you walk your path. Stop living in the past, my love. There's more to life that you'll grow. There's more to life than you'll know. There's more to life. All the money that you put to the side and the things that you buy, my love.
That's
gonna become the theme song.
So Mr. Omar encouraged me, he's one of the most encouraging people that I've ever met in my life. Well, besides my mom and my dad. I got to say that. But no, he's got these, he helps you to dream, you know, and not to dream small, to dream big, like bigger than you ever thought of dreaming. So I appreciate you for that. I told him one day, I said, Mr. Omar, I want to be an ambassador of music for saving arts. He said, start saying that you are. And you are. And he said, you are. And so then I went online, well, how do I become an ambassador of arts? And I found a program, you know, that puts me right into it to do exactly what it is, which is the intention to spread New Orleans around the world for its greatness for people to come back here, you know, because we 80% tourism, so we want people to come to our city. And I go, we go, you go. Indigo Fest. So this is our presentation for the blue team. We thank y'all so much. We have incorporated parts of the red team. There were two teams for the class, the red team and the blue team. We are orange. I keep saying red. I know it was orange. And so we are now going to give the floor to the orange team. And at this moment, as part of our closing out of our blue team side of it, we will have a liturgical dance from the one and only Camilla.
Back again, good evening, folks. How y'all doing?
You dance too?
Not up here today. But I'm going to introduce to y'all a team member of mine from the Orange Team representative, Miss Camilla Henderson. She's going to do some beautiful dancing for you all to get you in the spirit. That's lift everyone. And the piece is called Better. And I want you to think about the word better and incorporate it into your life today when you leave this. Better what? Would you want to be better? You want to feel better? You want to look better? You want to do better? You want to be better? Every day is about being better. So find something in your life that's better about.
Well, thank y'all for allowing me to become the message. And this is my first festival. So I'm excited to be at the Indigo Festival. And thank y'all for having a church for mine.
I used to be so broken, lost, empty. A heart with no beat, a singer with no song to sing. So I know the feeling, the silence is deafening. But in your pain lies a blessing in a sweet and sour victory. So keep walking, 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 though it seems so far. No matter who you are, see there's one thing that I know. Life it can lead you so bitter, 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 bitter. But you must believe that it gets better, 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 better. It's alright, dry your eyes, send a prayer to the sky. I know it's hard to find, but you must believe that it gets better. Listen. listen to me. I know you're scared, your heart's bleeding. But what are you gonna do now? I think it's time you break free. They keep walking, though it seems so far. No, it doesn't really matter who you are. See, there's one thing that I know. Life ain't can leave you so bitter. But you must believe that it gets better. It's alright, shut your eyes and a prayer to the sky. I know it's hard to find, but you must believe that it gets better. Oh yeah, almost out of here. See, I was almost done. Wanted to die from how I was done wrong. I cried out every night, looking for a helping hand. That's when it happened. Jesus took me and he held me close, gave me love, refilled my heart, helped me grow better because his love and made me whole. Is available anytime. Try him out, he'll change your life. See, I know that, yeah, life they can leave you so bitter. You must believe that it gets better. Life they can't leave you so bitter. But you must believe that it gets better. Oh, it gets better. So much better. It gets better. If you only believe, so much better.
What talent. What talent. I must say, I'm always amazed by these students and what they've developed. I have no idea what's going to happen at graduation. But I must say, awesome job. Let's give all of them a hand. We started this journey 6 weeks ago. And the journey even started longer than that. So I want to say thanks to Dr. Uday. Let's give him a hand. Cynthia Boye, who I have been knowing now for many years. And we've worked together for many years. Let's give her a hand. She's the director of the Management Institute. And her newest staff member, Chantel. What you just saw is a manifestation of what they learned, a physical expression of what they learned. There were two outcomes. One was called a PLP, which is a personal life plan. And you heard that expressed through these stories, through these songs, through these movements. We're very kinesthetic people, but our creativity creates billions for America.
So you're going to see not only their creativity, but you're going to see the business side of what they do. We have everybody in here who is very talented at what they do. And Southern University has given me the opportunity for the last 27 years to turn lawyers into business owners. If you're going to go to law school, learn to run a law practice. If you're going to go to medical school, learn to run a law firm, a medical practice. If you're going into plumbing, learn to run a plumbing business. If you're going into social work, learn to run a social service agency. And I want to personally thank Dr. Uday, Ms. Cynthia Boyer, and Southern University, and LED, Louisiana Economic Development, for allowing me to do this great work. I was put here for this mission. My family sold pies. My dad sold pies on the streets of the city of New Orleans in every single housing development. I'm the last surviving member of that immediate family. Told my mother before she passed, don't worry, Mom. I will keep the family legacy alive. Before my dad passed, don't worry, Dad, I will keep the family legacy alive. Before my sisters and brothers passed, I told them, I will keep the family legacy alive. And that legacy is to go from selling pies for the last 50 plus years to teaching my community how to get a piece of the pie. And Southern University being the only HBCU that has campuses throughout the state out of the 107 HBCUs around the country. This is a prime opportunity for us. And I'm so delighted that the team decided to do the Indigo Fest in Southern University's front yard, not the backyard. Southern University's front yard. So we're going to get support from the business community. From the business community. We're going to get support from the education school, the College of Education. We're going to get support from Millie Charles School of Social Work. We're going to make this festival happen because it's not only a festival of our creativity, but it's a festival of economic development, as was stated earlier. So I want to thank all of you for coming. Go back and spread the word. We have some former students who went through the program. Stand up and introduce yourselves. I'm gentleman.
Hi, my name is Bridget Lyles. I met Mr. Omar right before COVID hit. We had this since then, I've been thinking and I've switched my intentions on what I was going to do. At first it was for thinking kids, and then after we did our COVID season was right on point, so we did that. We're going to prepare food and our family can pick it up. I was so tired Sunday because I had to physically help boil crawfish, boil the rice, boil the shrimp, potatoes. I was like, it's too much. So I was looking around, and it's like they knew around. I don't have an oven. So I'm looking around, and it's like, what can I do for me? It's like, and I started making masks. Do that. When all along, that was the plan. Because see, when I first moved into my house, I saw a baby. The Lord had a plan. But I didn't do it. But you keep showing me, thinking you want to do that, you're going to put you in the right step. So like, I decided I started embroidering, t-shirt diamond, and something like that. So it's no less switching. So I have to thank Mr. Omar for that, because he helped me to find that that got us into action. And you was right there. It was just that you just have to take the time, as y'all said, you gotta listen to yourself. COVID gave you that opportunity to listen. And while I was working, it was like, I don't like the way you do anything. And it's like, you know what you have to do. If you don't like something, you get out. And, but I do have a way out. And I do myself. And it's like, you don't like the way they're doing anything. You know when the time comes, I'll get you. And it's like, they didn't care about us. They just want to work them. And I just want to opposite. You just have to get them. You don't know. Make your own, if you care about your safety, you can put those parameters in place. This is really good. You're top notch.
My name is Justin Williams. Owner of Helping Hand Accounting Services. I came into my business. I was a former auditor for the city of New Orleans, and I audited a lot of small businesses. Everybody in here is really trying to start a business and trying to do the right things, but the city of New Orleans kept taking advantage of the fact that people didn't know that certain things applied to them. And in our community, it's a lot of things as far as like the nervousness and everything, the challenges you face at going into business. It's like, okay, I don't want to start because I don't know everything that applies to me or what I need and all that kind of stuff. So some people don't even grow. I'm saying that's why I was having Mr. Omar really does what he does. It just helps the whole business and get them past that stage of that fear of trying to grow and want to know what they need to do next. So that was a great thing for him. Because I mean, he actually helped me out as far as like organizing things, as far as like getting knowing what my end game is. Like just like he said, like that everyone been saying, like thinking outside the box of like where you really want to go. What differences in the world you really trying to be? I mean, it's like all those ideas really helped me out. But I mean, because I really came into business with just the intentions of just helping our community, because I saw the struggle. You know, the things that we didn't know, the transparency, like, okay, who does your taxes? What is wrong with your taxes? Nobody knew. Nobody had no answer. Nobody had any idea what their bookkeeper or accountant was doing. They just knew he was doing work. So, I mean, it's like, that's why I wanted to give that information back as far as like just free information in general. Like, if you had those questions, I'm able to answer those things for you. But one of the biggest things is like, I want all of us to succeed. I'm saying that's like my main goal. Like, I don't want anybody to run into these different things because the state, city, and sometimes even IRS, they send you letters saying that you owe money. You have no idea on why you owe money, but they send it to you telling you owe us this amount of money. I mean, a lot of times it's just to get your attention, but nobody really knows that. It's just intimidating. The state is saying stuff talking about, oh, you owe us $10,000, saying we're going to suspend your driver's license and any other licenses you have just because you didn't pay this. And I'm saying it's like that's nervousness. Like people get nervous, they get paranoid, they don't know what to do. And that's what leads to a lot of us not having business bank accounts, not being legit and all that type of stuff because we're afraid of it. But I mean that's why I really like I was fine at first at just being an auditor of the city equity. But just like she was saying, like I wanted to do something else. So that's where I am right now. I mean, it's a privilege just seeing y'all thanks. I said we was on Zoom. You know, but I mean, it's a privilege. I was happy that Mr. Umar sent me the invite. I didn't even know I had a class. But I was like, oh, it's graduate. Okay, all right. We'll just go straight over to that after I finish doing whatever I'm doing. So thank y'all. Appreciate y'all having me. Y'all have any accounting tax questions, helping hand accounting services, y'all just contact me.
Future CPA. I also want to welcome Dr. Uday to come up and share a few words with you, and then followed by Ms. Cynthia Boyer, and then we'll issue the certificates and we'll break for the day.
I'm running out of time. That's awesome.
I really appreciate it because what is being done tonight
It's the finish line that those of us who are in education would like to see. Especially coming from an HBCU. One of the things that is lacking the most in that community it's not that we don't have a lot of people, it's that we don't have a lot of people. And these are the doers. What is making our community so distressed, so poor, is that we don't have a lot of doers. Everything we get, everything we spend our money comes from someone else. And we don't sustain the community like that. So what you're doing now is starting from the grassroots. I want to thank you. And I want to thank those of you who have taken the risk, who have stepped forward, who have taken the time, despite everything else, to build a business of your own. When you control your own destiny, you have a lot of confidence. Look at the communities that control their own destinies. They are not afraid of anything. No matter what happens to the politicians, you're going to be fine. Because you know you control your own destiny. Why are we so concerned about politics? Because we don't control our destiny. So we want someone else there. So again, I want to urge you, live out your dream. All these plans that have been put in place, don't let it die. Take it to the next level. Bring other people along with you. Come to my class. We'll give you an opportunity to share your vision, to tell them what you're doing. Because many of our students, they get a degree and don't know what to do. When we get people who already own a business and come back to school, they tend to do a whole lot better because they don't have time to waste. They know what they need to learn, they know how fast they need to learn. So what you're doing is a solid foundation for the building of the community. I want to congratulate all those who have finished, and I want to ask those who have not done so, to please take advantage of the opportunity. Thank you. People go here and tell each other, and I want to thank this woman for all you do. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
It'll be very brief, I have to follow my boss, you better like me to stay boss. He is, as he calls the shots, and, you know, I've got to give him kudos because he's very supportive, not only to the College of Business, but to our Office of Small Business Development and Management Institute. And anything that we bring to him to say, this is going to help the community, this is going to move forward, to help you. He's always, whatever you do it. And that's his number one thing, to just do it. Just don't break any rules. Because, you know, this is a state school and, you know, nobody looks good in orange jumpsuits. But, that's the whole purpose here, and that's the purpose of our office, is to bring assistance to small businesses here. And we are the arm of the College of Business, because when you come here, we use the resources from the College of Business, not only the students, but the faculty as well. They really embrace what we do, and they really want to help with individuals that are part of the community. And that's why we have the Small Business Incubator. We have the incubator building, and I guess most of you have been over there. And we would be over there if this class wasn't so large, because it was just too big, and we want everybody to be comfortable. But we get smaller classes, and we'll be at the incubator. But like I said, the incubator, we house, matter of fact, 14 offices, and as of today, tomorrow, we have our last office is full. So we have completely full. We have 14 small businesses that are there working. And I want to thank Chantel. And we have another resident there who's a realtor, and she really helped us by putting our incubator in MLS. And I didn't even know what MLS was before that. But, you know, putting the pictures of the incubator, and people saw what we had, and the resources were there, and it was easier for us to get more businesses in. And we really did this in the pandemic, which was really amazing to me, because before the pandemic started, we had 4 residents in the incubator. So in the last year, we gained 10 residents. People are taking a chance. They want to move forward. They want to take it to the next level, and that's what we're there for. And like I said, I want to thank Mr. Omar, because he's really very enthusiastic about what he does, and it really translates to you guys. And I can see you tonight. And I want to thank you for being here and all your hard work. And just remember that you're part of the Suno family. So whatever you need, come back. Go to Mr. Omar first, and then he's gonna send you to me. And if there's something we can do with the College of Business, or faculty, or a project you might want the students to work with you. You know, they decide you want to expand your products or do something. So that's what we're here for. So just remember, you're part of the HBCU Suno family. All right.
Well, I think we need some graduation music.
Oh.
No. What's that graduation music? Can we pull it up? And I need the two team leaders to assist.
Okay.
With calling the names. And as you come around this way, you're going to be issued your certificate of completion. And we're going to fist bump Dr. Uday, Ms. Boye, and myself. And then you can go back to your seat. We got to hit a graduation music, and that's your cue. Just call it. And you're going to come this way and and we'll do a couple of photos as you get your certificates as well. Y'all remember that graduation music, Pomp and Circumstance? Thank you for coming. Introduce yourself.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jamon Johnson. I am the brother of the owner of Baldwin & Co. So we're 11 months apart, so we're pretty close. But my brother and I, he came up with this idea. But he was very sure that community that we grew up in, where Baldwin & Co. is actually sort of a few minutes away from the school we went to, and a few minutes away from the house that we grew up in. So it is very much our community. That corner was the corner that we spent pretty much every day at the bus stop.
And everybody knows where that pink building is called Jean's Bobo.
Yeah, Jean's Bobo. Yeah, we grew up.
They bought all that.
All that. It's now Baldwin & Co. And I helped him, kind of design the interior a little bit, but I never thought that it would be, embraced by the community as it did. I mean, I'm not going to say I was a non-believer, but just the outpouring and the connection to the community, it was amazing. A lot has changed. I'm a pre-Katrina. I knew the city before Katrina, and then when I came back to it afterwards, it just felt different. But Baldwin & Co. has kind of reminded me that I was wrong. It was all in my hand. It's still involved. It's still our community. And having Baldwin & Co. being a place where we can congregate, come together, and feel what we used to be before we were known for the world's most countries, most horrendous, weather and tragedy. I'm just grateful for just the city, So I appreciate everyone. Thank you, Mr. Omar. I met Mr. Omar at a book signing.
At Baldwin &
Yeah.
Company.
And I flew around and I opened my mouth. And I was a rap.
He took it from there, right?
He actually used his program, quickly share the thoughts that you shared with me, and I ended up sharing it with the class first day.
First day?
That was the thought of, what was the first day we had? The Imagine, I'm trying to remember now. What was the first day of class? We did like an exercise. You had to read the paragraph. It was on Imagine. Design.
What design? Yeah, your environment.
Design, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. This was the hook that got me. I quickly share it with him.
So, there's this design philosophy called ontological design. And ontological design states what we design in return designs us. Our communities, our physical spaces have an impact on us. Even though it is designed by man, that design itself designs us, it returns the favor. So in giving a conscious thought to the effect of our spaces, our physical plane is the stage in which we live our lives through. If it is designed correctly and intentionally, then it will return the favor in designing not just experiences, but it will give you a sense of epigenetics, whereas it gets passed on through the generations. And that's what I hope to do. I hope to design spaces that in return design people in a good way.
I put Einstein, Aristotle aside. That is my new guru for enlightenment. Really.
Are you a life coach?
No, we're already working on the whole curriculum and design philosophy, because the wisdom that's in this young man's head far weighs out Aristotle and Einstein.
And the delivery.
And we need thinkers that look like him. And we need to promote thinkers that look like him. It's our time. Oh, I'm sorry.
He's right.
Yeah. All right. And if somebody can take over the camera, this man wanted to do while he calls out the names. Tess and Kelly were the leaders of the two teams. We had the orange team and the blue team. Give them a hand.
Beginning with one of my favorite people on the team. This young man was very shy, but then he really came out and showed his passion through his food, through his words. Imani people.
New public speaker.
He did so great today. That's why I was like, hey. One of my favorite people on the team. She came through in the clutch and really propelled us over the edge from our ideas. She incubated them and then brought them into a visual concept to help us to really great on our presentation today. She's an amazing baker. Give it up for Carter Briggs. One of my favorite people on the team. As a young man who, I don't know, it's like my brother right now. This is one of the coolest people I met. And we just clicked like cool people, family from way back. Mama's from another mama, brother from another mother type of vibe. So, and he called me on his radio show and podcast, and we just, really had a great time. Y'all give it up for Samuel Miller. One of my favorite people who was not on my team, but he was an exceptional leader for his orange team. And when he came in, he just showed this confidence
of being a leader and of having the ability to take his team and uplift them to their highest. Shantez Jackson.
A future course leader.
Yes.
All right. Now for the orange team. First, we have Latasha Porter. Woo!
They want
I'm sorry.
That's the whole point. That's the whole point.
Oh, I'm sorry. All right. All right. Next, we have Camilla Henderson. Woo!
And Camilla has an awesome business. She's not a dancer. She tell them what she does.
Well, I am the founder. Well, let me. God is the founder, but I am the owner of Alamac Supervising Lab. We specialize in specimen collection, processing, and delivery services, urine drug screening, DNA testing, and more.
Next, we have Kimberly Morrell. Congratulations.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Next we have Rashawn Harris.
So if you see me in the restaurant with my turban on, it means I've been converted. Or you're at peace. Yeah, I'm at peace. I found peace. Absolutely.
All right. Next, we have Latina Joe Levitt.
Just quickly share what your business is also.
I'm a licensed social worker, so my business is Expressive Art Solutions, where we do painting, crafts, mindfulness meditation, and help people heal their minds and hearts through art.
And one of future course leaders. School of Social Work, Millie Charles.
And last but not least, we have the blue team course leader, Kelly.
I have to add this. I didn't really know Kelly was in the class. I didn't know
mom said Kelly wants to move her business to another level. I said, well, she needs to come to Sudo. The next thing I know, I saw your name on the list. I said, oh, she did. She follows through.
I'm serious about this thing.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
I'm ready to make some money.
I'm so proud of her. I've like she said, I've been following her for a long time.
Since 20 years, at least 20 years.
At least that,
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Just started when you was 5.
I was actually 4. Wait.
All right. Great job. Mingle, get to know each other, trade cards,
Try those movies.
look at the products on the side here, and continue to support our entrepreneurs. Thank you for
Can I say something?
Your last word.
I didn't bring my CDs, but if you'd like to get a CD, please have an email list, and then I can reach you through the email list and get you a CD.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm gonna try to interview.
Every time I shot, I got back to
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Congratulations. Hold up. We can tell you certificate.
So what are we doing?
Come on up, Andrew.
Just a quick little interview. I want to ask you a few questions.
Well, give me a hint on the first two.
Your name first of all.
Sure.
Who you are, what you represent.
That's
about it. We don't have to go into
So I'm looking at you. What I'm looking at?
We right here. This camera right here in front of you.
Okay, great.
All right. Welcome to MillionViewzPodcast. This is your host, Wilson Mills. We live from the graduation at the Small Business Development and Management Institute. I have a very special guest with me, Mr. Jerome Wilson, by the way.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead and introduce yourself to the people, man. Let them know who we're speaking
Good.
with.
Hey, good evening. How you doing? It was an excellent graduation. I'm honored to see that you graduated and going out in your gifts and your talents and your ability to be able to serve New Orleans. Well, I'm Jerome Wilson with Ambassador Enterprise International Culture Exchange, and I'm also a pastoral care leader with Bethel Colony Transformation Ministries, and my personal work as a working actor here in New Orleans, known for the movie One Night in Miami. I played Elijah Muhammad. Thank you.
Give us one line, man, before you go. Before you get out of here, I know you got a tight schedule. Give us one line from the Honorable Elijah Muhammad.
As of today, the world leader. It's okay. Sure. As of today, our young brother, the world champion, Muhammad Ali, has changed his name. Thank you.
Appreciate you, man.
Oh,
Mr.
excellent.
Jerome Wilson, man. Good night, brother.
Cheers. Good night.
Appreciate you.
You're welcome.
Nah, we all live. I apologize, brother.
That's all right.
Huh? Okay, I got it. Let me grab this. Mr. Andrew.
Yeah.
How you doing, my brother?
Hey, I'm doing all right, bro.
Go ahead and let the people know who we're talking to, man, and what you bring to the table, Mr. Drew, if you don't mind. I've had the pleasure of meeting you, and this brother is very talented, multilingual, multi-talented, and multicultural. Go ahead and give him a little taste of who Mr. Andrew Wiseman is.
Yeah, Andrew Wiseman hails from Ghana, West Africa.
West Africa in the house?
Yeah, and been here 20 years. and New Orleans has been the main place.
Just where you've been living at New Orleans for the past 20 years?
For the past.
And you've been performing music and
18
advocating?
years. Yeah.
Performing music and advocating for kids, right?
Yeah, I work with children and I perform on stage too.
Okay.
I sing, I write songs. I've got gospel music, reggae, blues.
You're currently
jazz.
traveling. You're currently traveling doing your production, right?
Yeah, I want to travel. I want to perform at places, and I want to work with people like you, brother.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
Because it's a teamwork.
Yeah, you're right. And I'm here to work with you too, big dog.
Yeah.
How can the people reach you? That's the first thing you want to know. How can they reach you? How can they get with you?
Yeah, I live. I have stuff on YouTube.
YouTube, what's your YouTube channel?
Yeah, Andrew Wiseman and Friends, Old US Mint.
Andrew Wiseman and Friends, Old US Mint, man. You go
And
check
you
that
see
out
some
on
of it,
YouTube.
because I've been performing mostly at the Mint. My next concert is coming on the 17th of May.
May 17th at the Old US Mint, right?
Yeah, the Mint.
Okay.
And then I'm open because I got gospel music. I reach to the churches.
Oh yeah, okay. You
I
perform gospel music as well.
Yeah, reggae, blues, jazz, and contemporary New Orleans stuff, and African calypso, and that's all I do.
And you do bilingual music as well, right?
I do bilingual music, songs in French, songs in a little bit of Spanish.
Yeah, you're right.
In English and African.
It ought to be pretty interesting. Y'all got to get out here May 17th, man. Go check him out, man. Mr. Andrew Wiseman. He won't disappoint you, man. It's all live music. It's all organic. It's family friendly. You could bring the kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just come out and support good, strong, wholesome black people, man.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming through, Mr. Wiseman.
Thank you. And I want to do more on the festivals. And,
More festivals? What
yeah,
are you booked for any at the time? At the moment?
I'll be performing at Bogalusa Blues Festival.
The Bogalusa Blues Festival?
Because of COVID, a lot of
they shut a lot of them down, yeah.
But most coming up again.
Okay.
And I would like to perform this year at the Reggae Fest as well.
At Reggae Fest?
Yeah, so maybe,
hey, man,
you can work with me to get it through.
Hey man, we gonna do everything we got to do.
People,
everything we got to do to get it booked, get it going, man. Like I said, we about to be reaching out to the hospitality committees all the way around the city, and get the workforce back up, and yeah, man, we working all together, man. This is why we met here. Even this fly right here won't be a part of everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I appreciate you, brother. We're gonna wrap it up. Try to get a couple other interviews in before we get out of here.
Thank you, bro.
All right, my brother. Called Jesus. The one he called Jesus. The one he called Jesus Christ. Man, you gonna have to tell me about this, man.
Yeah,
Mr. Shotgun Supreme.
That's me. How y'all
I had
doing
asked,
out
I
there?
said, who do this on the screen? They said, man, that's Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's what they say, bro. Everywhere I go, I get that. And hey, man, that's just a testament to the work I put in over the
Say,
years.
bro, let me say this about you, fam. Your positive vibe, your energy, dog, the way that you're willing to help. You know what I'm saying? You was on the opposite team, and one of the first things you did when we met each other, dog, you helped me, and that really broke the ice for me.
Yeah, man,
that's
how we got to do for our own people. We tend to stare and look at each other, don't speak.
Yeah,
I go a lot of places, man, and people just look at you, and sometimes it be on a weird vibe, sometimes they just don't know, but sometimes I initiate, throw my hand up at them, just to speak to them, show them, like, man, you ain't got to walk around like that. Everybody got to be tough all day, man.
Facts,
y'all got kids, bro. Why y'all acting tough all day?
So what it is you do outside of the music, man? Let the people know,
I'm a plant-based chef at ITEL Garden, 810 North Claiborne. Y'all come through, and we dedicated to healing the community in New Orleans, man. Just showing people how to diversify their eating, eating better, being healthy, and just clearing themselves out, man, from spiritually to mentally.
I'm gonna say this. I gave up pork, right? I gave up the pork. I'm not eating pork in the meat form no more, right?
Clap it up for him, please.
Yeah,
that's a huge,
congratulations for me, man.
Huge,
three months strong. I might look like I lost a little weight, but I ain't got that inflammation in me. I'm not all
Man, that's-
fluffy and full of mucus and
Yes,
this
sir.
and that. So it really do make a difference. But you the expert on it, so go a step further.
Still
and let
studying,
them-
but go ahead.
Okay, let them know what things that they can find pork in that they wouldn't necessarily think that is in.
Oh man, that's why you got to read these labels. It's in a lot of potato chips, candy, especially gummies. A lot of people eat gummies.
Yeah.
It's in the gummies. It's called gelatin, man. You know. And that's where a lot of the pork products is held in gelatin. You know,
Gelatin,
and
the
you look in the
candies.
back of these gummies and these candies are the gelatin, man. And a lot of people, even people that don't eat meat, you know, they still eat the
they
candy,
fall
and
back
they
on
be
the
like,
candy.
you know,
That's why I was
and I
asking
try
you
to
that.
inform them that, you know, just be mindful of that.
Yeah. Shout out to my brother James Ellis, man. Appreciate the congratulations, big dog.
Shout out to James.
We live, man. Knowledge is power, bro. With that being said, man, what brought you here to the small business development and management
Man,
Institute?
I was outside at the dumpster throwing some trash away. That's just how it went down. And
Hey.
here come Omar across the street. He already smiling
Hey,
before he
bro,
come across the street.
do something else, bro. Shout out to Mr.
And I'm
Omar,
at the
dog.
dumpster, man. He just start running into me, and I'm like, and we talking. I'm like, cool, yeah. And I'm like, you looking for Rayosa? And he was like, yeah. I'm like, man, I'm gonna take you inside so you can meet him. Rob was in the back, you know. And he was like, man, you
Shout
think you
out
can
to
get
Rob,
5
dog.
minutes from
Shout
him?
out to Chef.
And I was like, yeah, I give you 2 minutes, man. Hurry up. We gotta keep it pumping, man. You gonna hold my people up. They ready to eat. You know, I peace, especially these women when they get hungry, but it
Yeah,
ain't
they
no
get
joke.
on you. They'll
It
jump
ain't no
on you.
joke. They raw pack of lions, baby.
Yeah.
The lion that's be on you. So I don't want no problems, but you know, we get the food out, man. Shout out to brother Yosef, man, for bringing something major to the community. It's just changing lives, brother. Like, and that's just something I want to be a part of, man. That's what I'm dedicating my life to. You know, everything I do is about, you know, moving forward the community, healing people.
Thanks.
Because when I came up in New Orleans, it wasn't much of this. You know, I come from Lower Ninth Ward in New Orleans.
Yeah, we chopped that up for a few brief
Man,
little
brother,
seconds
look,
the other night.
it is. I smile every time, man. Just to know I came out of that situation with a beautiful smile and a gray head on my shoulders.
Facts.
And I see what these kids going through, man. Because I seen a lot of my friends go through it, and I was going through it when I was coming up. But
It's real. It's definitely real.
I was grateful to have a 2-parent household. You know, very low income, but they always showed us how to love each other, me and my siblings, you know,
Yeah,
and
good principles.
Yeah, you know, my dad was very militant, you know, he come from a military background, you know, his family had a military background, so we didn't play no games up in there, like
Right, so the
certain things
discipline
you
was
couldn't
there.
do in there.
Discipline, yeah.
Yeah.
But that kept you on the straight and narrow, though. Like you
Yes,
told me, you
indeed.
was like, man, look, I ain't never been in the streets. I ain't never been.
No.
I ain't never wanted
But
to.
I've been around all the dope
Facts.
dealers and all the killers.
Facts.
There's first name basis than my family members, and we know
All
what they
right.
did. You know,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
know what
yeah,
they
yeah,
did.
yeah,
You don't
yeah.
speak on it, but you just hopefully they make it about their situation. And a lot of them did.
doubt.
You know, they changed their life.
No doubt.
You know, and I'm proud of them too for doing that and being able to show that, you know, that you can save up a little money and start a business. And the next thing you know, you have a sustainable life for you and your family, you dig? So
Man.
shout out to all the ex-street guys that's out here really doing business, legalizing themselves.
These
We love
last
y'all.
6 weeks, I've been in business with Mainway Entertainment going on 2 years. Well, it's a little over 2 years now.
Uh-huh.
But since I came through this situation right here, and I'm learning like the real points of business, and I'm meeting people like y'all, bro, and like I told Chef I got to make my way over there.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, man. Come
I really
on, we
do.
got you.
But like just the change in thought process, bro. Like I really been kind of I ain't gonna say stressed, but I can't find the word, dog. But like I've been kind of it's an awkward feeling.
Yeah.
Change, you know, so like that gray area between this point and
Yeah,
that
man,
point,
look,
it could be kind of weird, dog. Like what was I know you never say you weren't never in the streets per se, but like what be that thing, that thought, that system you set in place, that thought process, what is it that kept you out of that area, dog?
Man, just me sitting with myself every day, making sure I was in control of me. You
Holding
know,
yourself
because
accountable.
peer pressure is very tough out here, man, especially for a kid that's trying to do the right thing and everybody around him doing things, you know, people trying to make ends meet. And I understand that, but we all have a choice. You know, and we make our choice, we make our bed, we lay in it. And just holding ourselves accountable, man, for just trying to do right. Because when the next man do right, you know, you got any kids?
Oh, yeah, I got a son and a daughter.
You know what I'm
17
saying?
and 10.
And they gonna look up to you. And whatever you do, they gonna want to do it. So
Right.
your son, you know, he see you in the street. It may take him a while to grasp it, but you know, my dad in there, you know, I'm gonna go try it out, see why he doing it.
Right.
You know, and your daughter, you know, she ended up getting a man like you know, in the streets, you know, sometimes be back and forth, you know, dealing with the court system, all type of things. So it's just very great to see you train. We need to commend you right now for transforming your life, brother. Because we need more people in our community doing that. Because man, it's easy to get legalized, but it don't cost much to get legalized.
I mean, I'm gonna keep it all the way real with you. I was pump faking at first, and I hate to use the word faking, but like you said though, like it's hard to transition, especially when your pockets ain't right. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're trying to make this change, but you still got rent, you still got bills, utilities, whatever the case may be. You got family, you got children, you got things going on, though. So like, for the longest, you'll give yourself, I'm gonna say me, I give myself whatever excuse it was I needed to get myself through those days of doing, this, that, and the third, just justifying what I was doing or whatever the case may be. But since I came like in contact with certain people that led to me coming to this, like all this was a gradual thing, bro. I'm talking about over the last 2 years.
Man, that's beautiful.
You feel me? And like to be at this point right now, bro, actually accomplish something, dog, to say I completed something.
Yeah.
This is the first thing I completed since high school, except for probation and parole.
Man,
you understand
y'all need to go, you and your wife, y'all need to go out to eat, do something together. But this is a huge accomplishment for your family, not just for you. Because now the foundation has been laid, brother. It's been laid, and now y'all build upon it.
Thanks.
And your
Appreciate
kids
you,
could be
dog.
in here.
Hey, bro. Hey, Kelly was actually trying to get me to get my son in the program, but we had some scheduling issues and stuff like that. But he definitely will be enrolled.
Yeah,
in the
man,
next
we
one.
need him in here.
I'm
We
encouraging
need him
that, bro, because he the president of Million Entertainment.
We need him in here.
You feel what I'm saying? So
him in here.
heavy is the head that wears the crown. So I
All day long.
want his crown to be fitting straight. You know what I'm saying? And what you said about the example, though, like I really received that because I wasn't always that example.
And that's cool.
I was the provider, I was the protector, or whatever. But there still was that negative stigma hanging out there in front of them. And you know what I'm saying? I want to apologize to both of my children just for those things right there, because they didn't ask to be here. They didn't ask for those circumstances. They didn't ask to be in that danger, or whatever the case may be. But like you say, bro, we here now. We're gonna keep it moving. We're going upward and forward with it.
All the day long.
I appreciate you stopping on me, man. We're gonna get you in the studio,
man,
bro.
I'm coming. Whenever you want me to come, I'm there, bro.
We're gonna put it together, family. I appreciate you, dog.
Shout out to all the listeners and all the watchers. Appreciate y'all for following, brother. We gonna make this thing a big thing for him,
Thanks, bro. I appreciate the love, family. 100. That's the man right there, bro. Shotgun Supreme. MillionViewzPodcast, man. We about to get on out of here. Pack it up, man. Get us something to eat before we leave out of here. We appreciate y'all rocking with us. You coming on?
You trying to get me on the mic?
Come on in here, man.
Check it 1, 2.
Come on in here. This the class clown used to always try to get us all in trouble. She'll try to make sure we didn't graduate.
Hey.
What's going on, love? Who we talking to? Who
we
we
are
running with?
talking to Kimberly Burrell Johnson. I am born and raised in New Orleans, Louisiana. I'm a hairstylist. Been a hairstylist for the last 21 years.
Okay.
What else? I do have my own hair care line, and I am also a travel agent.
And what's the name of the hair care line?
The hair care line is called Quench.
Quench. I like that.
You like that?
Yeah, because
Ain't that
make sure ain't nothing dry.
That part.
Everything gonna be hydrated
So
and nice.
the slogan is, because healthy hair is not thirsty.
Thanks. That's a fire slogan right there. Though. Where did you come up with that, and when did you decide to be in business itself?
With Quench or
just
period?
In business? Cause I know you have multiple businesses going on.
So I just love doing hair.
That's your passion.
That is my passion.
Okay.
I did venture off and try to do massage, but
you ventured off and tried to do it. What you mean?
I did it. No, let me go back.
Yeah, step back.
I went to school, graduated with honors. You couldn't tell me nothing. Had my spa, made some money, had my own spa for a couple years, and then I was like,
wasn't your passion?
So I just was like, and then on top of that, I was still doing hair at my home.
Oh, okay.
So it was.
So that thing you was doing for somebody else, or that was your business?
That was me.
So you had a salon to do that, and you didn't have a salon to do the hair?
I had a spot to do massage, and I was doing hair at my house.
Okay.
So, but I work at a salon now, so I don't own it. I am the salon manager there, but I don't own it, and I don't want to own it.
I was just about to say, please explain to us, because this might fit certain people, certain personalities. So I ain't being funny. I just really want to know what's the ins and outs of you not wanting to have your own business, your own location that the people know.
Okay, so the
But
business
it's really
I
not
have
for
is
everybody.
It's not. It's a business within the business.
Mm-hmm.
So to be a salon owner, what I don't want is the responsibility of overhead.
Right.
I'm just gonna be flat out.
Which
I
is a
did
pain
it,
in the butt.
Don't want it. Been there, done that.
Understood.
I'm good. But because it's the you have to make sure you have enough money to pay your rent, your electricity, your water, whatever insurance you have, blah blah blah, et cetera, and then on top of that, you gotta hound people to pay you their rent.
Yeah.
I don't want to. I'm good. I can pay my booth rent every month, every week.
Right.
$150 a week, $600 a month. I'm done.
Less hassle.
That's it. That's my overhead. Besides the products I use.
I was just about to say you, but do you sell
But
your
my-
own products
the salon
too,
I
though,
work-
right?
Oh, of course.
Okay.
But the salon I work at supplies the shampoo and conditioner, so I don't have to buy
So all that come in your rental.
that. So, but and the salon I actually work at is pretty good. She actually lets me sell my products outside the salon in the salon.
You have a good situation over there with your owner. We don't want
Yes.
to mess y'all situation. So you have a good
no.
situation over there. You able? I mean, I'm pretty sure the hours are flexible.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying, by being a salon situation. And like you said, you don't have to deal with the rigmarole of the overhead and hounding your employees and tenants and this, that, and the third. You can come in, deal with your clientele base, and keep it pushing.
Yes. Yes.
That makes sense.
And I like being on a team.
Yeah.
I like a team.
You like being on the team instead of having to coach the team, huh?
That part. No, I actually coach. I give info when whoever if you want it, I give it to you.
Thanks.
Just ask the question. I'm not the kind to be like, oh, I got the info, you go get it.
Nah.
No,
That's
not
the
how this
losing
works.
formula right there. See, that ain't teamwork right there.
No.
What's some advice you could give? You speaking for the ladies. What advice you could give the ladies about even though you're not, per se the one who wants to run the business or nothing like that, but encourage them, the ones that may be suitable for it or the ones that may even just want to give it a try, give them some encouragement, to get off into business.
Okay, so if you want to own a business or have your own business, first of all, make sure all your ducks are in a row. Make sure you know what you want to do. Don't just do it because it's a passion or a fad at the moment.
Right.
Make sure you have a passion for it because some days may be good, some days may not.
A lot of days gonna be rough.
Hello.
You might well just accept that part. That's part of it. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be pretty rough at that point.
And stay educated. Things change all the time.
Right.
I've been doing that for 21 years, and trust and believe, I am still learning something new.
21 years in it.
21 years in, you can't tell me nothing. I am the baddest hair cutter out here in New Orleans. I'm gonna let you know. And the baddest hair colorist out here in New Orleans. Do not play with me.
And still learning though.
And still learning.
That's what's up. That's why you're the best. Because you stay on your grind.
This is why I came on this show.
I got you. How can the people reach you, man, if they want to get with you?
So you can follow me on Instagram at Hair by Kimmy B. That is Hair by KIMMIE. The letter B as in boy. On Instagram, you can also oh shucks, I just went like blank.
Yeah.
Oh, you can go on my website at www.kimmyb.com.
KimmyB.com. All right, man. It's good to have you on.
Thank you for having me. It's
Good
been
being
great.
a classmate of yours. I hope to bump into you again around one of these classrooms. Thank you. Have a good night, though. MillionViewz Podcast, man. We about to check out of here, man. Y'all have a good night.